Hey guys, this is Real Chief 74 speaking again, and welcome back to another post-war catalog review here on the channel. In today's episode, we're going to be taking a better look at the Lionel post-war 1957 catalog, which was not only the first appearance of the new Subaru track system, but also the appearance of a bunch of Lionel icons, such as the 746 Norfolk and Western J, the 2379 Rio Grande F3, as well as the Milwaukee Road EP5 Electric and the Canadian Pacific F3, which was only made around 1957 as always. So let's not waste any more time and getting on with the show here. And also, before we go ahead and open up the first page here, I do want to mention not only are we going to be reviewing the 1957 catalog, but we also have the accessory catalog here, which unfortunately has some water damage on the cover here, but that's not really a big deal. We're just here for the enjoyment of everything in this particular video, so let's go ahead and open up the first page. Here we have our starter set featuring a 202 Uni-Pacific Alco unit in orange. Here we have the 44 tonners, including the Lehigh Valley freight set and a Baltimore and Ohio 44 tonner in the back there. We also have a little glimpse of the Northern Pacific as well as the other Lehigh Valley. Got another nice starter set featuring a Pennsylvania 250. We got the Santa Fe and the Missouri Pacific passenger and freight set. This is also a really nice shot of the 2018 steam locomotive. And also here we have the first appearance of the Lionel 2037 Girls Train and freight set, which was unfortunately a failure back then, but thankfully it's starting to become a much hot collector's item now. 1957 was also supposedly the same year that they were going to introduce the boys set, but because the girls train was such a flop, they decided to pull the plug on it like immediately. So there are only very few boy sets out there than girl sets. Got some nice looking switchers on this page, including the 611 Jersey Central. We got a Seaboard in the very sharp red and black paint scheme. Both these, of course, are freight sets. Here on this page, we have we actually got two train sets here, including a Wabash number 2339 with the animated gondola, excuse me. It also comes with a couple of set of freight cars, and then at the bottom here, we do have the 404 Baltimore and Ohio Bud car, which you can add on to the rest of the set, which was made the year before. Got some higher end type steam locomotives, including a 665 and a 646 Hudson. Here we have the return of the 2350 New Haven Electric with a nice looking freight set, including the 3424 Brakeman car. And then here at the bottom, we have the introduction to the brand new Milwaukee Road 2351. This comes with the culvert car, the unloader. We also got the searchlight car, a yellow box car with a white stripe. We also have the tank car as well as the brown Tuscan porthole caboose. And then right back here we have our motorized units. Next we got some even higher top of the line freight sets, including a 2331 Virginian in the blue and yellow paint scheme once again. And then we also have the return of the 2243 027 Santa Fe and B unit. This is actually one of my favorite, not just only not just one of my favorite train sets in the entire catalog, but my favorite illustration. This is the 736 Berkshire Super O freight set running in a snowdrift. And what better way to help clean up the tracks than to have a Rio Grande number 53 snowplow? Very hard to find one of these units with the correct letter A. This is also a really good shot here of the 2360 GG1 single stripe locomotive. We have the generator car, we have the auto loader, the searchlight car, the operating milk car, and a matching Pennsylvania caboose to go with the set. And then down at the bottom here, we have the brand new Super O train set headed by a 2379 Rio Grande with a really nice assortment of action and animated freight cars. Sometimes it's a little bit challenging to find one of these units in really good shape because either the decal might be rubbed off or the paint job might not be as good like it should. And then over here we have the Holy Grail of 1957 train sets headed by a Canadian Pacific passenger set number 2373, only made for 1 year in 1957, like I mentioned. And then over here we have the 646 Hudson, also as a passenger train, which also does feature the extremely rare large door baggage car. 1957 was also the first year that Lionel introduced the 746 Norfolk and Western, which is technically speaking a model of the Norfolk and Western 611J. The sad thing about this set is it only came as a freight set, not just in 1957, but going forward. Lionel didn't officially make a Norfolk and Western 611 passenger set until 1981. But it's still a very handsome looking locomotive to have in any collection. And then over here we got our track side accessories and some switches. Here we have Lenny the Lion again saying, you can operate all Lionel rolling stock on Super O track, which is very nice information. Very nice little piece of information from the jolly old lion himself. Here we got more of our operating cars. Here we have the 3360 Burrow Crane. Here we have the Bud cars again with some more pieces of rolling stock. The Cooper Jared Van piggyback train is also another piece that I'm trying to look for. Here we got more of our accessories here. Here we got some more signals and semaphores. We also do have our track plans or track designs on this side. It's really too bad that Lionel can't really make a train set as interesting like it was back in the late 50s and 60s. And then back here at the end of the catalog, we have this very nice looking Super O layout. And oddly enough, we do get a slight glimpse of the 2341 Jersey Central FM, even though it was only introduced in 1956 only. So that's very interesting to say the least. Right, now with that said and done, let's go ahead and take a look at the accessory catalog here. Pretty much the exact same foundation and the same illustration on the 1957 consumer catalog. But everything here is depicted in black and white, as you can see. Here we have some of our top of the line and lower line steam locomotives. Here we have the 746 Norfolk and Western again. We got the EP5 electrics. We get the Jeeps, or the FMs, I should say. We also have the Bud cars. And even though this catalog is not in color, the illustrations are still really nice to look at. Here we have our operating freight cars again, including the burro crane and the track cleaning car. If I'm going too fast for you guys as I'm flipping the pages, you could just go ahead and just pause the video and take a better look at everything on each page as I flip it. Here on page 23, we have one of our dealer displays, which are very hard to track down today, and they certainly do go for a lot of money. See page 26 for more information, which we'll get back to in just a minute. And then here we have more of our track designs that you can choose from when you expand your railroad empire. Over and under on a 4x8 layout, which is very, very advanced and also very cool. Then over here on page 27, it says get new landscape realism with the new numbered 920 dealer display kit. Some Lionel service station stuff. And that's pretty much it. And then finally, at the back end of the catalog, we have our illustrations again of the 264 operating forklift. We also have the 345 culvert unloading station. And then finally, at the bottom here, we have the 128 animated news stand, which went through a much slightly different design than what we know as we all know and love today. But anyway, that's pretty much it for the review here. I hope you all have enjoyed this double feature for today's video. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. And as always, don't forget to hit the notification bell down below for any other project that I upload. So as always, my name is Mike. I hope you all have enjoyed watching, and I hope to see you all in my next video.